Welcome to my first long-form video on the channel, and today I will be doing a tour of my most recent Heroscape world. And now, Heroscape was discontinued in November of 2010, which is kind of sad. It is being remade by Renegade Game Studios, with the newest piece being promo released in July of 2025. So hopefully they're gonna be able to bring it back. I can't speak on the quality of them. I don't have any of them. I'm kind of new to Heroscape, but yeah, they're also kind of a little pricey in my opinion, but that's just kind of how things like that are these days. Anyway, before I get to explaining Heroscape, for those who know what Heroscape is, you can skip to this time in the video to just see the tour. And if you don't know what Heroscape is, don't go there. You need to know. Okay, now that the people who know are gone, or if you're still here and you want to listen, welcome. This is Heroscape. They have made many things over time, with some collabs with Dungeons and Dragons, even Marvel. That was pretty cool. And what it is, it's a board game. You set up the world with pieces like this, with hexagonal game spots on it. And it comes in varying colors and sizes, this being the most common known one. This is a mountain piece, the other one was a plains piece. This one is from a Marvel set, I don't know what it's called, but it's white, and it's a 2. And then a 1 in whatever color that is, I have no idea. So, what is a Heroscape piece? You may be wondering, I don't know. This is my favorite piece, Sir Dubious. This is a cavalry piece. It has 2 spots. As you can see by this, you would place it on the 2 spots, and there it is. Wow, it's so cool, I know, right? And then, judging by these cards that you get, right here, you can see the move, which is how many spaces it can move, the range, the attack, and the defense. Now, the way you attack and defend in this game is using dice. Okay? So, this is a standard Heroscape dice. It has 2 defense spots, 3 attack spots, and 1 0. And then this is a specialized defense, 2 defense spots, and the rest are nothing. And this is a special attack dice, 3 attack spots, and 2 nothing. Or no, 3 nothing. There we go. Okay, so as judging by this card, Sir Dubious would have 5 attack dice and 6 defense dice. Or, there is another way to play the game, which I won't be explaining in this video. If you want me to explain it, I can try. This is the expert mode side. Each card has life, has different stats and abilities, and types, and also hit spots. I'm not going to be explaining that in this video, so if you want to know, look up a different video or ask me to explain it. Not saying I can explain it very well. Okay. There are multiple different types of units in this game. We have, as Sir Dubious is, he is a single card. He is like a champion hero. And then we have army cards, which have multiple characters on them. This one that I have is the military set. Here, I'll show you. It has 4 units as shown on the card. And then you have 4 pieces. Each one is its own kind of card. Each one is its own kind of character, but they all share the same. So say I wanted to move this guy and this guy. Oh, I dropped him. And this guy. You, from what I know at least of the game, you would split up the 4 move between them. So say on this piece, I have a military guy here and here. And I want to get up to here. So I'd move 1, 2, 1, 2, and that would be their move. But if you want to attack, you have to save a move. So if they're back here, I would have to go 1, 1, 2, and then I can attack with one of them. Understand? If not, too bad. I'm not explaining it again. And as shown on the other side, there's more. Every single card has a backside, at least from the old version. I don't know if the new ones do. Okay. Heroscape has different types of cards. They also have these. Okay? What this is this is a structure piece. I don't have the card with me right now, but what it has is it sits in one spot. It can't move, but it has attack and defense and range. This one is the Hive. It spawns in these little, like, flesh guys. I forgot what they're called. And how I play it, at least, each team has, like, a spot of, like, things like this that they need to take down. And once you take it down, you win. It's a lot of fun. So that's basically the rundown on what Heroscape is. If I missed anything for people who are still watching that know what it is, let me know in the comments. And now I shall show you the world that I built. Alright, let's head over there. This is the world that I built recently with one of my friends. This is a Heroscape world. This one is pretty big because we used a lot of characters for it. What I'm calling this is the Shattered Marches. So what we would do is we would have our pieces over here on the good side. It looks all nice and like green. Wow, beautiful. And then over here in the corrupted side, you have the swamp, the volcano, the evil castle, and right here you can see the holes. I will show you later. This is where the hive would sit, because on the bottom of the hive are little pegs that would go into those spots, and it would sit there. And we would have to run from all the way over there, all the way, break down the door, and go kill the hive. We would also have pieces like outside the castle, ranged ones up on the top, and ones in the middle. Over here, the volcano, we would have like the volcanic creatures, I'll show you them later, and we'd have like demons and things like that. Now, one thing I was really proud of is I used these lava pieces here, and then you can see it has like a different hue that's kind of going up. That is the lava biome piece. And it is red. Here, I'll show you. This is what it looks like normally. And I put it down there to show like some depth. I was so proud of this. That's why I'm putting so much time into talking about it. It goes like all the way around. I loved how that looked, especially if you're like sitting down here. I don't know if you can really tell, but like you can see it kind of, and there would be like a bunch of pieces spread all around. And then you can see the obsidian from previous lava that flowed all the way down, going like over here, down there, and whoop, right, landing right there and not spreading much farther. And then we'd have these ruins. This one, if you do enough damage to it, like the hive, you can bust down the door and grab that, and then you can go inside. That's how you would get behind, or you could walk around, but that's kind of dangerous sometimes. And anyone back there would be protected. Here we have the bridge, the river, this little island here. Oh, the piece fell off. There we go. Little island with water color varying as it goes to the nice side, starting with swampy green, then kind of like a navy, then a nice blue, and then it's like a glittery kind of like really nice looking holy kind of thing, if you think about it like that. And then the bridge, you would march up your strong unit in front and probably some supporters arranged in the back behind them, and you'd march down, and there would probably be like what we would do. We'd put a big unit right here, so you have to take him out to get through the bridge. So it's like a kill box kind of thing. So that's the world, the Shattered March. I will also be showing you some small army setups in some of the small places. And yeah, I'm gonna go make those and I'll show you some demo army setups. Alright, here's my first demo kind of army. So we have the front line. We have the scout dogs up front, the kind of like, ooh, scary, army card. We have the general kind of looking guy and his 2 guards. We have the big beefy guy standing at the door. We have this dragon and this worm on the sides. I did find out what these were called. They're called the marrow. I understand it now because they're kind of like bone marrow. We have the ranged guys lining the outsides. And then we have the castle with the ranged guys. This guy's climbing up the ladder there. Got the guys shooting out the spots. The guy's way up top. We got these like Uzi guys standing there. Another guy climbing the ladder. More there. And then we have the hive. And this like necromancer kind of guy here. Standing like watching everyone from up here. And then we have the spear kind of like royal guard looking guys standing on the inside of the door, which you open by like moving this little thing out of the way. And then you can pull it open, or you can take it off, up to you. You can see out there. Yep. And that is my first army. I'm gonna make maybe like 2 or 3 more demo armies in this world. And yeah, I'm gonna build the second one. Alright, here is our second army demo here. So, this is more of a hell spawn kind of type thing with demons and such. So we got this dude. He's the big front guard kind of guy. Minotaur, hellhound kind of thing. We have in the lava, these little lava guys. I love the design of these guys. These are probably some of my favorite looking ones. They're so cool. I love them. They're like golems that live in the lava. Got 3 of them in there. Next, we got big dragon. Obviously, because it's a volcano, you gotta have a dragon. And then we have all the demon guards here. And the main, like, kind of leader of all of this, the cult leader kind of looking lady. Yeah, she looks like she would sacrifice a bunch of people in that lava. This one's a lot smaller, but I love this one all the same. Alright, here's our next little army build. We have 2 armies actually fighting here. So, we have the orcs defending the bridge with a bunch of dinos and like scout guy in here. The archers in back, some small guys, some more bigger guards, and the big ogre that lives probably under the bridge. Next, we have my favorite guy, Sir Dupius, my man. And his Knights of Weston, and his like kind of mage and healer cleric back there, trying to rush up the bridge to take it from the orcs to advance and take back their castle from those guys. Alright. One more build, and then I should be able to show the final product and wrap up this video. Alright, here we have a kind of British last stand zombie apocalypse thing with 4 British men being overrun by zombies and this big brute. This one is definitely one of the smaller ones, and I'm considering making another one, another mock. Yeah. That's that one. Pretty simple, but also pretty good. Alright, final little battle scene here. We got the CIA with their little robot buddy here. 2, like, leaders that kind of remind me of the guy from Marvel. You know who I'm talking about, and if you don't, okay. We have the military here advancing up. Guy shooting around the corner at the robot. Invasion. We have the 4 guards up here. The Gatling gun shooting at both sides. We have the two mechs back here. we have what kind of looks like their leader and their big beefy guy that seems kind of slow and is taking his time getting over there. That's that mock. That is the final one. And all together, it makes the world look pretty full with armies and factions and species and battles and all of this going on. And that is Heroscape. Alright, hope you enjoyed my tour of the Shattered March world that I made for Heroscape. And with that, I don't really have anything else to say for Heroscape stuff. So, if that's all you came for, thanks for watching, and you can go watch other stuff. Hopefully you can find some other Heroscape stuff. I've been having a tough time finding that. So, for anyone who is still here, I want to talk about my channel and how I'm going to work it. So, I'm not going to have a consistent upload schedule. Do not expect that at all. And I'm not going to really push it to be, this is like, I don't really care if it's a successful thing. I'm just doing this for fun to try something new. Don't expect too many uploads because it takes time, it takes dedication, and it takes ideas. I need motivation to actually go and film the videos. A lot of the times, I have a lot of good ideas, I just don't have the time, or I never really decide I'm gonna do this now. So, if you don't see too many videos on this channel, that's why. I don't really have too many goals. The only goal I can think of is I want to get at least 50 subscribers because that's how much it is to start live streaming. And I would like to live stream some, like, maybe games or Heroscape building in the future. Other than that, I don't really want to be that guy that, like, spends 30 minutes or whatever, I don't think anyone does that, spends like 3 minutes asking for you to like and subscribe, to save this guy, and all that stuff. I don't really care. I'm just doing this for fun. So only like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. And even if you're enjoying it and you don't want to, that's fine. So that's basically all I have for today. So thank you for watching the video. I might make one tomorrow. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, thank you, and have a good day.